Hey guys, it's John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur here. Welcome to IFYL. I'm so glad to have you with me tonight. This is Wednesday evening, November 2nd, 2022. Thank you so much for popping in and checking out the show. It does mean a lot to me. If you're new, just grab your phone, launch the camera app, point it over to the screen. You'll see the QR code. You'll see the yellow oval. Touch that yellow oval. And I'll direct you over, ladies and gentlemen, to my link tree with lots of great information to help you improve the quality of your life. With John C. Morley, Serial Entrepreneur Group, John's Daily National Videos, TikTok, J Moore Tech Talk, of course, IFYL, and so much more, even John, the science guy. So definitely check that out. You know how we roll. Every Saturday, we start with a brand new master topic. We roll all the way through the week, and we finish on Friday. We have a really big doozy one that I want to share with you, but this is what the link tree looks like, in case you guys are wondering. And really a great topic this week. This topic is definitely one of my all-time best favorite topics. Before I get in what the topic is, I want to thank our friends, colleagues, and wonderful associates for popping in and being with us, not only tonight, but for quite a bit since I started and supporting me. That means a lot, that you value the content I bring you and that it improves your life and the people that you care about so much. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I want to really appreciate that. And so let's get into the master topic. Here we go, everyone. You ready? Our master topic for today is, what is the heart-brain connection? And we're in the series and we're in episode number 5. So what does that really mean? Think about that for a minute. Think about it just for a second. So think about the heart-brain connection. We're going to go back to this. What is the heart-brain connection? So we said, ladies and gentlemen, that the brain doesn't run, the show. The heart does. And the heart has a way of becoming symbiotically in balance with the brain and body when the two of them link up together. You know what I want you to think of the brain and the heart like? If you've ever, had these remote controls, you have to pair them. And a lot of times they'll work fine if you have one and you're talking to one device, but isn't it a lot better when they're paired up with all your devices? So let's think of it like this, that when your controllers are paired up with everything, you just need one controller. Well, when your heart and brain are connected, then you have an ultimate body, a body that's able to make deductions, make decisions, but not because of your brain, because of your heart connecting to the brain. Remember, we said that the heart actually sends more messages out to the brain than the brain sends to the heart, which means that it definitely is the be all to running the body, right? But heart-brain connection is not something, excuse me, that's new. It's something that people are just starting to understand. People thought that it was a myth when we said the heart-brain connection. Like, what the heck is the heart-brain connection? The heart-brain connection allows us to get our body to be in sync, in rhythm. So I'm going to give you an example here. Let's say, you go to bed at night, right? And if your body is in the right rhythm, when you wake up in the morning, your fat burning is going to be high. in fats, not in carbs. If you didn't get the right amount of sleep or whatever else it was, if something was just out of whack, maybe you weren't healthy, then that could be a serious, serious problem. And so I want you to understand that the heart brain connection is like the major backbone of the internet. Now, let me see if I can explain that because I know that that's a little hard. But so, what is the major backbone of the internet? Because I think when I talk in terms that people would understand, this is going to make more sense. So, the internet backbone can be simplified as the core of the internet. Okay, it's the largest and the fastest networks linked together with fiber optic connections and high performance routers. The internet networks are primarily owned and operated by commercial, educational, and government, and of course, military entities. Now, you might still be saying, John, what the heck is the backbone? So, the backbone is what we basically call our tier one networks. The largest providers are known as tier one networks, and they're positioned at the top of the internet ecosystem. And the networks are sufficiently comprehensive that they don't purchase IP transit from anyone else. So, tier one networks exchange internet backbone traffic on the basis of privately negotiated interconnection agreements, usually on the principle of settlement free IP peering. In general, networks lower down the hierarchy pay for upstream IP transit, and networks of similar size and merit peer with each other. So, who owns and who controls the internet? Well, the internet is a massive and immense um, system. So, who is the owner? The answer is no one. There's no organization, there's no company, there's no person that owns the complete internet. Even control of the internet is not regulated on a common level, though some governments have been trying to introduce a more controlled internet for their specific locations. On the global level, there is no organizational control. So, internet infrastructures is, on the other hand, owned by some large communication companies. Okay, that's a little bit different. The infrastructures. What makes a good internet backbone? Reach. Larger footprint generally means service provider has a greater control of the network resources and ultimately the quality, scalability, proximity, and connectivity. So, internet backbones are the key. We use our own fiber backbone that spans thousands of let's say miles around the world, and then we control, operate, and monitor all the routers to ensure cable stretches and exact fire routings are thoroughly checked, documented, and maintained. But the internet is not owned by anyone. So, how would the internet operate today if we didn't have a backbone? Our backbone, ladies and gentlemen, you know what that's like? That's like our heart. It's like our heart. So our heart has a very unique connection to our body. Very unique. Think about that just for a second. Think about it just for a minute. Think about what that means. I know that this can sound disheartening, but think about it for a minute. Think about what this means. Think about the heart brain connection. Think about how your brain is so vast and the knowledge is so vast, but yet there's still a discrepancy to how do we connect all this data. So we said that the heart has signals, right? EMI signals. And we know through science that the EMI can distress those signals. Now, that's not anything bad, but we have to understand what it means, because if we don't understand what it means, then we're never going to be able to access all that information. We're never going to be able to do anything with our lives because we're always going to be wondering what if, what if, what if, what if, what if. I have a what if for you. What if we learned how to bring our mind, our brain, and heart together? So let's do an exercise together, okay? Gonna take you can take your dominant hand, you just put it right on your heart, just like this. You're gonna do it with me. You're gonna do the exercise. You can close your eyes and leave them open. I don't care. I'm gonna close my eyes. And then I want you just to inhale for the count of 5, right? Very slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Now I want it to be more fluid. 5 in, 5 out. You getting the feel of that flow? So when your body gets into a flow, they call it the flow state. You're able to be unstoppable. It's like things just come into your pathway. How? You're attracting it. Think of it like this. So let's pretend that you were an electromagnet, okay? And it took several hours for you to be able to attract metal. But once your magnet was turned on for several hours, all the metal within, let's say, 1,000 feet or more is being attracted close to you. If you understand that, then you'll understand the fact that you can't just push it out there and expect it to happen tomorrow. It happens when it's ready. But the more in tune you are with your heart and with your brain, connecting them together with that coherence, things just sort of come into your life, right? We got a lot more to talk about. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about a little more about the heart brain together. We'll do some more exercises. And then we're going to talk about decision-making power in the heart versus decision-making power in the brain. And we're going to compare the differences. And I think that's really going to be quite interesting. I am, you know who I am by now, John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. It has been a privilege. It has been a pleasure and an honor to be with you this amazing evening here tonight, Wednesday. I hope you'll like, love, and support the channel. Definitely, ladies and gentlemen, comment below, tag your friends, colleagues, and associates. Share this out with everyone you know on social media. And then go to my YouTube channel, John Space E Space M-O-R-L-E-Y Space Serial Entrepreneur, and look for that key phrase to help keep our content free. Click on the PayPal link and make the choice to buy my team and I a cup of coffee, a slice of watermelon, or perhaps even a delicious dessert. Either way, we'll be grateful for those pennies and dollars. We'll invest them into new hardware, new technology, new equipment, new software, even new facilities to give you the most jaw-dropping, motivational content to empower you to change your life. Have yourself a wonderful evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.